Tony D and Little Joan, and this is a screenwriter's rant on 3 creepy trailers for creepy women. So that's the theme I came up with. The first is Wednesday season 2, and then something called So Torn, and then Another Simple Favor with Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Thanks for checking out the Pineys, books 1 through 17, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So Wednesday goes to the airport, and she has to remove all the weapons out of her person that we never get to see or use. Like, the Addams Family jokes were all based on things you would never actually see happen a lot of times. I don't know. It's just not hitting for me like the old school Addams Family. But you can like it. I know that's very popular. They're trying to expand upon the world of the Addams Family, and it feels a little too much like Harry Potter. It's a little too clean, a little too intriguing, and it always comes back to Wednesday and Jenna Ortega and various mysteries that show wasn't about mysteries, but what do they call them? Mystery boxes. So, you can like it. It's not for me. It's not for me. It looks fine, I guess, for the next generation of Addams Family fans. Just feels like a cynical attempt to generate more IPs from an old IP, which I don't like. But, yeah, whatever. Next up is a movie called So Torn. No idea what this is about, other than that the main character is really good at sewing and then witnesses a situation in which 2 guys are trying to kill each other over some money, and then she uses her sewing abilities to rig it so they kill each other. But then she gets caught up in more nonsense, and somehow her sewing ability always comes into play. Yeah, I don't know. Seems a bit contrived. First act, I guess, is her doing the sewing stuff with the 2 guys she finds along the road and gets the money, and that causes a problem. I think they eventually take one of the guys hostage. I thought he died, but maybe he doesn't die, and then later people come back for the money, and then she has to use her sewing abilities to keep the money. And in the end, she somehow keeps using her sewing abilities. I don't know. I didn't get to know any of the characters in this. Not really. Oh, I guess they both survive. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is about. Here, let me read the write-up. Director Freddie McDonald. Synopsis. Barbara Duggan, the mobile seamstress, is struggling to keep her fabric shop alive after a botched sewing appointment sets her on a quest to replace her client's lost button. She unexpectedly stumbles upon a drug deal gone bad. Faced with 2 downed motorcyclists, guns, and a briefcase, Barbara is completely torn. She is forced to pick between 3 choices: commit the perfect crime, call the police, or drive away. The narrative presents the repercussions of all 3. Oh, so it's Rashomon. And the deadly confrontation that results from each as she gets entangled with the case's owner. Using thread to free herself, Barbara stops at nothing to save her store. Okay. Interesting. So in one, she kills them. In another, she saves them. And in another, I don't know, she just drives off. And in all 3 circumstances, she ends up fighting for her life. That could be interesting. It's weird, but it's interesting. And finally, Another Simple Favor. This just feels like a cash grab. The a Simple Favor was pretty simple movie that was very popular amongst the ladies with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. But this is the sequel. After exposing Blake Lively's shenanigans, Blake goes to jail for 5 years and then comes out, and now she's getting married and makes Anna Kendrick her maid of honor. So naturally, since Blake Lively was sent to jail by Anna, she says yes and goes to Italy. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. The whole premise is dumb and stupid, I think. But apparently it's going to be a thriller. Did she do it? Did she not do it? Or is it a big reversal? Is she trying to kill Anna Kendrick in revenge? Directed by Paul Feige. Not saying that right. Written by Jessica Sharzer and Late Calogridis. Rated R for adult situations. New original movie. You can put that in quotes for me. May 1st. Will we see any boobs? I doubt it. This is her love interest. Yeah, I wouldn't see this. Not even on a bet. The entire premise seems dopey and stupid. That Anna Kendrick would go and her wacky friends would go with her. Makes no sense. This feels like very much like a female fantasy kind of movie. Oh, you have to go. You're a maid of honor. You would have to go. No, you would not. So whatever. Feels back in the old days, they would have these movies. A lot of times they were movies about where all the main characters were in some kind of crazy race, and it was an excuse to put a bunch of celebrities in the movie, and it was just kind of a fun movie, and just felt like the celebrities got together just so they could make some money and have a good time. That's what this sort of feels like, only just with female actresses. Feels like the men in this are kind of like, kind of like they're trying to take the movie seriously and nobody else is. So, I guess. So, how would I rate these? God, what a mess. All right, I definitely put this movie on the bottom. 100%. I would never say it. Another Simple Favor, definitely way on the bottom. After that, Wednesday season 2. I don't really want to see this. I mean, I can acknowledge they have, the design is great. Don't get me wrong, the design is great. The casting's not too bad. But the tone of it, this is better. I feel like the tone in this season is a lot better than the first season. But, the uncovering all the mystery BS, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that in Addams Family. What I want are sight gags and comedy. What I want is the Addams Family. I really want the Addams Family. I don't want just Wednesday. I want the Addams Family. Wednesday is really a side character in the Addams Family, but I get it. People like it. On the top, I would put So Torn. It just looks like it might be a little different. Might have some cool ideas in this. It's an indie film. They're trying to do the Rashomon thing. 3 different endings. I mean, at least you won't get bored. So anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for our other 2 videos. We do 4 videos a day. And we put 2 of them on the other one because YouTube is no bueno. Tomorrow I'll be in East Hampton, New Jersey for the event in historic Smithville Park. That's Earth Fair from 11 a.m. to 4. Then at 7 p.m. we do the live stream where we do it live. Hope to see you there. We'll see you